You are about to see mutilated corpses, burning tank carcasses, and all out mayhem brought to you by Frontline Fatalities.
Sup, COH fans, and welcome to episode 48 of Frontline Fatalities, brought to you by the Frontline Network, presented by me, Fatal Saint, and my good friend Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Fatal? I'm glad that I've been reinstated to your good friend status.
Yeah, no.
Someone noted in the comments that,
It's the
that we were
comments.
no longer good friends for some time.
It's the comments. The comments got to me. So whoever that user was, which I should have really written it down because back in the back of my head, I started saying it again just because of that comment. So whoever you are, thank you. Me and Tommy are good friends again, and the two good friends are on Stirsurf today, and we're going to be casting a game between Fractional Eyes and Cepha, or Ceph. I don't know which one we actually decided to go for. I think we just went for Ceph.
I think we did end up just going for Seth. Yeah, you never know with some of these players. It's the same with the whole sort of Marines, Mariners
that one is
discussion.
I don't
That
know.
one's always a tough one. I actually got told by someone who was in Reborn a little while ago. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Budwise who said we were pronouncing it wrong. But I was like, yeah. It's open to interpretation, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that's exactly how it is. But yeah, Fractional Eyes as Wehrmacht and Seth as the US on Stursdorf. So let's see how this game unfolds. You ready to go, Tommy?
I'm ready.
The 5-second mark, and now I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So straight off the bat, my usual question to you, my good friend Tommy, is what are you expecting to see from these two great players?
Well, Stursdorf, I mean, it's hard to say as I'm looking at what Seth is doing right now, but normally you see quite a lot of 4ES starts here, because big map, lots of stuff to cap. 4ES, you can cap a heck of a lot of the map and get a heck of a lot of resources very quickly. But Seth has opted to go for the 2-engineer start with a single rifle, and I know that he does that on pretty much all maps. I don't really see him experimenting with the different build orders in his order match and tournament games or anything. He's pretty much comfortable with the old style.
Yeah, I think he's very confident in what he does and how he plays. And if he were playing Wehrmacht, would you expect him to go his normal build of Volk, MG Sniper, Sniper MG?
Oh yeah,
you
almost certainly.
generally always see
Almost
Seth
certainly.
doing that.
I wouldn't expect. I wouldn't expect any deviation from the Volk Sniper MG.
Yeah, and he plays it out really great. But if you would go up against Cepha in like a tournament and he was gonna play Wehrmacht, you would obviously expect him to do Volk Sniper MG or MG Sniper, depending on how he spins that build. I'm not exactly sure what he usually ends up doing, MG first or Sniper first.
Sniper first.
Sniper
is
first.
normally
Yeah.
what we see
But
from him.
as you knew that, would you have done
MG
something?
first.
Aimstrong is the MG first before the Sniper, yeah. But
Yeah.
as you would know that, as you know how Cepha plays and how he likes to play it, would you do something specific? Because, well, you have an upper hand then, don't you? You know what your opponent's gonna do. Obviously, you don't know exactly how he's gonna position his troops and stuff like that, but you still know his build order. And technically, you could counter his build order, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, Volk Sniper MG, it's been around for so long that the metagame has adapted so that people are aware of the hard counters. And generally against this kind of play, I would just play very passively, not engage him, because he's got very few units, so he can't really cap out very much. He's restricted to his single area. If he does try to expand, then he's going to end up overextending. Then you can flank. Otherwise, you just sit back, you play it very passively, and you either go for the faster mate, and you can try for a base rush, or safer option, get a quick sniper, get a counter snipe, and you're normally facing an inevitable tier 2 with this kind of play. Because of the small tier 1, he needs grenadiers, and the sniper's got those countered as well.
Yeah. Is it also plausible to do something, you know, if he goes Volk Sniper, for example, it's gonna take a bit longer for him to get his third unit, the Sniper, on the field because it costs more manpower and, you know, the build time is a little bit longer than a Rifleman squad and whatnot. You know, all the technicalities, I don't have it down to the exact numbers. But, you know, could you do like a super aggressive attack with your 3 rifles against his 2 Volks, for example, and win that
yeah,
way as well?
you can. You can have 3 rifles and a flamer against his 2 Volks and you know, and maybe a
sniper coming onto the field,
but,
maybe.
Yeah, and it's just not worthwhile. Yeah, I don't know. Sefa losing 2 men just to get the decap on the field, don't know if it's worth it in terms of the manpower lost. I mean, you really got to play it very. You know, nowadays their players are so good at guarding their flanks and stuff like that, and using their tech efficiently. You can't afford to lose manpower just for a simple decap that he's going to get back in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I thought Fractional was gonna go for the Aimstrong build Volk MG sniper, but he went the Volk MG, and a third Volk is actually queued up. So mini Volk spam incoming, 3 Volks in the opening. You expecting him to go a 5th unit in tier 1 or stick with 3 Volks and MG?
I would expect another MG, I think.
MG.
3 Volks and 2 MGs, you know, when we had Mags on for Expert Insight, he was saying, you know, 3 Volks, 2 MGs doesn't get much more solid than that.
Yeah,
and if you want a big chunky, you know, if you want a big chunky tier 1 that's good for pretty much doing anything, you can camp with it, you can base pin with it, you can play aggressive, then that's what it's really good for. And of course, this is Stursdorf, and the way that Fractional is playing right now makes me think that he might try and go for a pin. I don't know, he's not going down for this cutoff, which is normally where you see pinning players go for. They go for that cutoff just outside the US base, and then they switch over to the munitions point. But he's actually trying to expand into the middle.
Yeah, he's slowly and steadily now moving. When his 3rd Volk hit the field, he also went for super early mine sweepers on his Pioneers, and he already put down a mine as well in the crossroads just by the house that he just garrisoned with the Volk squad as well. So I guess he doesn't want to run into some a surprise mine somewhere and, you know, heavily damage one of his Volk squads or more of them if he clumps them up together. So I guess the sweeper is just a safe thing to go for.
Yeah, it's nice to see that really early sweeper action actually, although it's a little bit preemptive. I mean, there's no mines being placed by Sefa yet, but nice mines being placed by Fractional around his flanks, and he's going to protect his fuel as well with this MG. He's positioned very nicely actually, and Sefa is he's floating quite a lot after getting his 3 rifles, so I'm suspecting an M8 is going to be his first form of tech.
Oh, so he went for only 3 rifle start from his rack. So
just a
2
3
engineers,
rifle start,
3 rifles.
yeah.
That's a little bit surprising, isn't it? You know, if he went 3 rifles, at least maybe, you know, there's always the Korean Army 3 rifle nade build. But if he doesn't go for nades with his 3 rifles, it's gotta be he's gotta be aiming for, you know, at max a 7 minute M8 or so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I really don't like going for 3 rifles anymore. I used to do quite a lot of 3 rifle stuff, and I thought 4 rifles is a bit too much of a heavy investment, but actually, with their players doing a lot of, just against any kind of their build, really, I find 4 rifles to be not only useful, but necessary to kind of hold the map, because Fractional, he's expanding, and Seth is getting next to 0 kills on any of his rifles, and you know, he's going to have the fuel and the manpower to get his pack out in time for the M8, which is going to come quickly. It's, you know, he's going to start building it pretty soon because Seth has not lost a whole lot of manpower, but even so, you're still restricted by fuel ultimately, and it's still, you know, that the M8's still not going to, it's going to start building at 6 minutes 30, which is quick, but it's not so quick that he can win the game instantly with it, and it's certainly not so quick that the pack isn't going to come out, you know, pretty shortly afterwards and counter it.
Yeah, tier 2 is already, he just upgraded to it half a minute ago, and it's already started building instantly after the teching was completed in his HQ. And now he's moving over to the left hand side again. He did have his MG protect the VP, it did get whited before Sefa eventually retreated that Rifleman squad, and he's trying to go for the decap on the fuel as well, but without a triage, that 6-man squad was so low health and took 2 super early casualties. 3, 4 now, 5 casualties! To pursuing on the move Volks. That was a few lucky crits from the Volk squad there.
Yeah, you know, Volks, when they're on the move, it's like they've, you know, taken a hefty swig of vodka just before or something, because they do not hit fucking anything.
Nah,
this time,
quite usual to see them miss a lot when they're pursuing retreating squads, especially with retreat modifiers. But here is the M8, the skirt's just upgraded, I saw it, came out into the base. He was lucky that I guess he had that crossroad outside of his base always scouted out, so there wasn't a surprise mine there. But if he would have hit a mine with his unscattered M8, it would have just been game over for Xepha before the game even almost started.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing quite nicely with this M8, running straight up to this MG. Gonna force a very quick retreat there, but I'm gonna imagine that pack's got to be almost built.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see. The pack is basically popping out of the building any second now, and I just saw that Xepha. Oh!
Destroyed engine, and that is where the fast M8 really does fall down.
Yeah, this is a problem now with 3 Volt squads on the field. It can easily get Faust to death. Gets lucky and gets another critical. Main gun destroyed, but there's plenty of ammunition. But Volt squad goes down. Lapse of concentration from Fractional there. Oh yeah, Fractional is not happy about that. And the Volt squad Faust doesn't go off. I saw him take out the weapon, but nothing happens. Maybe you can take a look on the left-hand side while I check out these Volks pursuing this destroyed engine. No main gun, M8, there's the Faust, out of control. Finally, the M8 bites the dust. It was not very long-lived. Not a good investment for Xeph.
The pack actually got found out. It's going to get decrewed by these rifles here. The Volks are kind of
stolen.
They're out. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if he's in the position to steal it. No, he can't actually steal it there. But there's another M8 coming out. You know, the first one followed straight up by a second one. He's going to try and keep up the momentum here. And with the pack that he knows is decrewed, this can actually be very, very powerful.
This must be the steal. Here comes the steal from Xeph. He's going to take the pack. The only thing that can really stop this M8 now, apart from mines and Faust spam on it, but it gets decrewed by the MG, and it's going to force the retreat of 1 rifleman squad, and the second rifleman squad is also sitting right in front of it. And the medic bunker upgrade was just completed, and I can see the German medics already picking up corpses. MG goes down. Here comes the double Faust attempt. 1 goes in. Second one is misfired, however. Sneaky sweepers on the right-hand side, however, from Fractional Ice with the sweepers. Just going over there, planting some ice before they start decapping some of that juicy fuel on the right-hand side. Is that a 16 fuel on Stursdorf?
Oh yeah, it's 16 fuel. There's 16 fuel. I mean, there's just so much resources on this map.
There's a lot of resources on Stursdorf.
So much munitions, so much fuel. You can do, like, this map often tends to be a kind of a massive for the fatherland spam versus kind of bars into Shermans or something. You know, you can get bars and still get 10-minute Shermans. It's pretty crazy. Yeah,
I'm fairly certain that Fractional has not chosen any doctrine whatsoever yet. He's floating 3.25 CPs right now, and you know, he's got nothing unlocked. He could have gone Terror and gotten Seal, as there's no indicator to it, but I doubt that he did.
M8 survives rolling over a mine on the right-hand side.
Wow, last episode we did with Korean Army and Pepsi, we were actually talking about M8s and mines. Which always basically nets them, you know, at least a destroyed engine, if not immobilized right off the bat. But I guess...
Must have rolled some kind of miscrit or something, because that is insane. You very, very rarely see M8s actually not get damaged engine or anything from the mine. And if that had happened, that would have almost been GG right there. You know, lose 2 M8s in a row. That's 200 munitions down the drain, not to mention all the fuel. You know, Xeph's 3 rifles wouldn't stand a chance against any kind of vetted tier 2 play, but that is an incredible stroke of luck for him right there, and he's got his sweepers back into the action to get him repairing that M8 again. Interesting that Xepha has gone for 2 sweepers, no flamers,
double sweepers. I saw both of the sweepers at the same time in the middle when the first M8 rolled out, and I noticed that he had 1 sweeper in the building, and then another sweeper came on for the middle VP to decap it from Fractional, but I was like, double sweepers? You know, sure, you saw 1 mine getting planted and you retreated over 1 mine with a rifle, but does that really warrant double sweepers?
I don't know. It's, you know, it's a 70 munitions investment. I mean, and he still ended up hitting 2 very, very crucial mines. So I don't know if they've really paid for themselves just yet. And wow,
that M8 took a beating from the pack and the Shrek. Both hits the first shot, you know, cloaked patch shot. I would imagine that it almost always hits, especially on M8s. But, you know, the Shrek is hit or miss, especially at long range. It can go both ways, really. But his rifles are taking such a beating, and he might actually lose it. Dropping a bar, he's retreating through small arms fire. Wow. That is 1 lucky rifleman guy. That's not Conrad, because if that was Conrad, his shoelaces would not have been tied, and he would have died right there on the spot. I really hate Conrad. I need to mention that. That guy, he screwed over so many games. The Conrad guy.
Yes, he has. Never remembers to tie his shoelaces. I just want to point out here on the left-hand side, I don't know if you saw that, the MG pinning that rifle squad and the Pyro actually moved away. Thing is, if you've got a pinned rifle like that, just keep a single Pioneer or a single bike or a one-man Volk nearby, just something to keep up constant fire on it, and it will stay pinned. It will force a retreat sooner or later. So there's no need to run away. Even if you just have like a a single Pyro squad with like no health, the rifles aren't gonna fire, and they're never gonna get unpinned as long as you have the Pyro squad shooting at them.
Ooh, the bars were going for a flank here, but he does reveal himself by killing one of the medics from the medic bunker, and the MG actually starts repositioning, runs away from the left-hand side. I'm not sure exactly where he's going.
Very nice, very nice. Seth, I don't know. I think he's losing a lot of manpower. I mean, he had that one really great break, but both MGs are now back. One MG got remade.
Yeah.
And now Sturm Armory being taken by Fractional. So fairly quick tech in that regard. And actually, Seth has opted to go for the Weapon Support Center and grenades. So a quick Puma, or a not so quick Puma, but just a Puma, could really catch him with his pants down.
Yeah, the Puma is gonna lay in the hurt even more on the rifles than the MGs and the Volk squads has been doing so far in this matchup, and the Grenadiers now as well. Even though they do both have Shreks, it's gonna be a good mobile force against the M8, but it's gonna decrease their anti-infantry abilities a little bit. It's one less rifle to shoot at the infantry with, but it's not massive. Especially if you don't group them up as Fractional is doing. He's keeping his two Gwens together, so if he stumbles upon one barred rifle, he's still got 6 cars to shoot at them with. Here comes the Faust, the pack misfires, the uncloaked shot. The cloaked shot went in, the Faust goes in. Vet 1, 8 infantry kills, M8 is gonna skirt away with his life again. A little bit luckier than his brother, the other M8, who hit a mine and then got Fausted to death.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this M8 fucking drove over a mine and survived, so...
Without a critical!
Yeah, without a critical was pretty nuts. We've got, I mean, Seth's army, very small right now, very small indeed. He lost a sweeper, so he's really down to just these 3 rifles and this M8 for killing power. And he's facing, he's facing Grens with Shreks, Packs, MGs. It's a very kind of 2-dimensional force right now, and, he needs this sniper, but he also needs a counter to whatever pops out of that Sturm Armory. So it's sort of like an impossible position, really.
He's going to invest in one thing, and he's going to get hit by something else. He needs the sniper to deal with the infantry and the support weapons, and then, if the Puma rolls onto the fields, he's going to need an AT gun, especially if there's pack back up, and Shreks on both Grenadiers. His M8 is not going to be able to pursue a damaged Puma. So that's just going to be curtains instantly for an M8 if he goes into enemy territory too deep. Nice flank.
Oh, I heard a grenade off here on the right-hand side.
Not sure if it hits something. It might have been thrown on the MG that was on the move.
Oh wow, there's one of those Gren squads was quite low health there, and it was getting focus fire, but now the rifle is taking a lot of punishment, forced to retreat, and here's the Puma.
There's the problem for Seth right now. This Puma is going to be a massive problem. Instant retreat, very warranted, I think. I'm presuming he's got no stickies ticked yet, so he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, no stickies.
And even if he had stickies in that engagement, would you have thrown a sticky? There's nothing literally to follow it up with.
Realistically, I probably would have thrown a sticky, but
spur of the moment thing.
But
sticky.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking from if he was going to play perfectly, then no, there would be no benefit to throwing a sticky there. Even if he managed to throw 2, it wouldn't be able to get the kill, really. Well, I suppose he does have the M8, but he'd probably end up losing it if he had to go that deep. Yeah,
I'm not sure if the trade-off is good to lose a fully upgraded M8. That is 100 munitions you stuck into that just to kill a Puma, which only has the fuel and the manpower, which the M8 has invested in itself as well. So it's not going to be a good trade-off, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially not with Vet. Vet 1 for vehicles, I'm not exactly certain if it's just if there's
speed acceleration.
Speed, yeah, there's no like combat buffs to it, so to speak.
Oh.
But still, it's still a Vet 1 vehicle, it's still veterancy, and I think Cepha only has like 1 vetted rifle, and that's this M8.
Yeah, he does. He's got 1 10-kill rifle, 1 3-kill rifle, and 1 4-kill rifle. So he should start to see a bit of Vet 1, at least more Vet 1 start to roll in soon. But yeah, I mean, if we see, maybe another Puma and then veterancy, infantry veterancy, Fractional is going to have a very, very tough infantry force.
M8 mine was planted at that little plateau, the pathway there on the left-hand side, but it was under fire from the Shreks. The Shreks didn't actually manage to hit anything whatsoever, except for like the walls and the grounds around the place. But
Well, it's nice play by these rifles, and Sniper together forces a retreat from the MG. Sniper fired his second shot there to take out the gunner of the MG, allowing the rifle squad to move in and take him out, or force him to retreat at least.
Sweepers get the cap, and I think they are
Those
shift
Sweepers
queued.
are toast.
And they're not running away, gets
Oh, he's trying to
critted
lure
in
them
the
over the mine.
face.
He was trying to lure them over the mine. It was a
But
nice
he saw
idea.
it placed. He
but
saw it
he
get
didn't,
placed.
Well, he's not throwing a grenade on it, so he's blatantly going to forget about it and then roll over it
Of
and
course.
lose everything in due course.
Something's gonna roll over that for sure. Left-hand
Something's gonna-
side attack from Sif lately now. With that sniper, he's been able to force off the MG before. Now he's got a mortar as well out of the WSC. Against
Yeah,
the bunker.
mortar.
I'm guessing it's against the bunker. Oh, here it comes. It's nothing.
Oh, there's a nice grenade on the Grens! Oh my god, what kills there! And the health damage was immense. The M8 was coming in to clear up, but oh wow, that was painful.
Oh, nice mortar hit's gonna force the retreat of the Volks on the left-hand side, and you guys just saw the action on the right-hand side with that, the grenade on the Grenadiers, was it?
It was a grenade on Grenadiers followed by the luckiest M8 in history, getting
Again.
away once again. It took 3 pack shots. That is
God.
normally enough to kill it outright, no questions asked. But it survived, losing its main gun once again. This is what you call pro luck, you know. Just only the pros get that kind of luck.
Pro luck. Pro luck. Oh, first Grenadier is actually popped out of the medic bunker, which
another
is
M8?
good. Another M8.
That is another M8.
Oh, it is. It is indeed another M8. So I'm guessing Sif is
Whoa, enemy unit down.
Yeah, Vol Squad got killed off on retreat
wow.
by the sniper. The Axis sniper never took the shot. Oh, there's a lot of Pumas on the field right now, however. 2 Pumas out from Fractional. And
That
the pack
bunker's
as
actually
well.
about to go down. One more shell. Oh, he did. Oh, I don't believe it. He's not going to quite get that kill. He could have almost just one more shell. If he just allowed time to fire one more round into the sky, he could have taken it out.
We've got 2 bars now on the right-hand side against some Grenadiers. Gonna force them to retreat completely unvetted. The MG is not setting up. The MG is not setting up, but he tries to pursue the retreating Grens over an enemy mine and gets halted right there. And with the MG setting up now, they're just gonna be forced to retreat. There they go. How did Puma get a damage engine from a mortar?
Yeah, it was the
Must have been
mortar,
a mortar,
the
yeah.
nasty mortar crit.
I think I saw
I
that.
just
I
want
was
that
just paying
M8 just to
attention.
roll up and take out that bunker. It's so low health.
Oh god, yeah, he's
there
got
are-
1 casualty and he got 1 gren out of it already, so I guess it's kinda already paid for itself.
That one sniper.
Fractional, yeah, Fractional just need a counter sniper. Where did the sniper go? It's floating around on the left hand side. He probably could have taken the shot right there, but micromanaging something else right now, and I'm not fairly 100% sure if it's shown itself whatsoever, but I doubt that the Axis sniper has shown itself. There goes the medic bunker.
Ah, there we go, finally.
Still no doctrine chosen from Fractional. 6 and almost 3/4 CPs now.
Wow.
Closing
I
up
would
on
have thought,
7
you know,
CPs.
with that early bunker that he was going to go defensive.
I was expecting that as well, just to get the extra health on the bunkers and stuff. It's so potent, especially, you know, after the mortar starts bombarding you. It's like, I need something for this.
Yeah, but
Gren
if he's
with
floating
barred
that
up Grens
much-
on the right-hand side hit a mine at the VP, but after capping it, so he's still good. He's still got the cap, but the rifles are there instantly to decap it into the hands of the allied player Seth again.
Ooh, enemy unit down. Another one.
Another
Oh, it was the
one.
M8 mine. It was the M8 mine. A Grenadier went down on the M8 mine.
Really?
He's going to be kicking himself now. He's going to be like, why didn't I throw a fucking grenade on that thing?
Oh god. And he's planting a lot of M8 mines, Seth. That's the he planted one on the VP on the right-hand side again at the 16 fuel, and he planted one at the walkway as well.
Yeah, the
On
walkway
the
there.
ramp.
Yeah, I
There's
saw
2
that.
mines. I think one is an M8 mine and another one might be a normal mine. I'm not
It
sure. if
is,
it's
yeah.
double.
That is just a fucking minefield. I mean, you know, one minesweeper there is going to be such a
It's gonna be
boon
happy.
for Fractional Eyes, but if he tries to go there with a Gren squad or something, he's just going to get fucking annihilated.
Yeah, Pack is moving back and forth from the right, and to the left, and from the left to over to the right again. He doesn't know. I'm not. You know, Fractional obviously being a player of this caliber, you know, he's a high-level player. He knows there's 2 M8s on the field, and he should try to keep his pack at one side and maybe build another one or upgun a Puma so he can handle the 2 M8s at the same time. But it's just being annoying right now. Cepha is doing really good from being quite the underdog in the beginning, where he only had, what did he have left? He lost a sweeper and the first M8. He had like 3 rifles and an engineer.
Yeah, he was down to
slim.
not very much. And he's now floating close to 1,000 manpower.
Wow. But what for?
I have no idea. I think he might just be waiting for an engineer to actually get back to his base so that he can start building a tank depot or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But right now, yeah, he's now over 1,000 manpower, over 300 fuel. Get a goddamn Sherman.
Well, he's got the fuel required to build a TD and get not only 1 Sherman, but 2 Shermans out straight off the bat. And, you know, manpower-wise, it's going to take him a while to build a TD. He's probably going to be able to afford 2 Shermans straight off the bat as well. Maybe he's just floating to build them both up.
Oh,
wow.
No, he's actually got armor, and he's got 2 3/4 CPs just over. So I guess he's actually waiting for the Calliope.
Waiting for the Calliope. Yeah, that might be okay. We do have sweepers on the right-hand side now, however, and he's planting a mine on his own.
Did he finally get
but
there?
He saw both of the mines. It says mine detected on my screen.
75 munitions. If he fires the other one, that's gonna be 100 munitions.
I saw the sweepers moving to the left-hand side. I was like, you didn't see the mines? He's actually gonna just go past the mines. They're just...
Oh, Fractional, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't then walk away and lose a whole fucking squad to that.
Oh god, that's an epic minefield. He actually, I think he
found the one
mine at the VP as well.
Yeah, he did.
All of them mines, yeah.
Oh, there's a grenade on the Grenadier squad, and he's quite slow moving, but it does manage to get out of there without losing a squad.
Here comes the 2 Pumas into the center. There was a mine attempt. It does get cancelled by Fractional after getting attacked by 2 barred rifles.
Calliope!
There it is! This is what Ceph has been saving up for. Is Calliope, and I think he really needs it as well. The MGs are posing a big problem to him, and he can't do a flanking attempt when 2 Pumas stationary. He's just gonna rip his rifles to shreds. Fractional sweeping the mines. He's sweeping the mines. And he's replacing the mines even. He's replacing them with his own. I always enjoy seeing that.
Very nice pack placement again by Fractional. He's got the packs in all the right places. It's just they never get the kill. They never get the kill crit.
He doesn't get the roll the juicy destroyed engine crits, because that's gonna, you know, spell disaster.
Oh, this level could be nasty. This could be really nasty.
Large spread. Oh, but he gets a nice hit on engineers repairing. 1 guy dies instantly. Full retreat. Ah, the AT gun's gonna be forced to move through the fire.
Through the fire.
Oh, no, he's turning around in the fire. What is he doing? Like dancing around on the hot coals. Not
like,
good.
you know what's fun, guys?
Dying.
Like, you know, I'm really cold. Can we just go and sit in the fire for a little bit?
Sit in the fire for it. It's no problem. Conrad, just throw your shoelaces into the fire. You don't need them anymore.
Yeah, totally.
Tier 4 is up for Fractional right now, and he's got an immense amount of fuel, which is quite regular on Sturzorf. So he's going to be able to build whatever the hell he wants to. He's just waiting for the manpower, I think. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to go for, if he's going to save up 600 for the Panther. Oh, here's a Calliope rush. Could be extremely nasty. Gets 4 kills in it.
Oh,
wow, the
God.
MG just explodes. It was such an awesome explosion that my computer started lagging.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear and see a Goliath. Here it is, running down the middle road. I don't know what it's going for exactly, but I hope the M8 doesn't kill it. Now it'd be disappointing.
Oh, he doesn't
Is he
get
cloaked?
the main gun.
He's not cloaking.
He's not
He's
cloaking.
not cloaking.
No, he's
No, he
cloaked.
did
He's
it.
cloaked.
Oh,
Oh, no,
no.
he moves under the cloak. He's going for the M8, however. AT gun misses. M8 misses. Oh, out of control. Wow. Is that all you needed to kill an M8?
Apparently so. That surprised me as well, actually.
Yeah, wasn't it? Well, it was under repair, and I didn't have time to select it before the Goliath exploded. But I'm guessing it was fairly close to full health, at least.
Yeah, it was full health, but I mean, Goliaths, I mean, they can almost one-shot M10s, so you gotta...
That is true.
Gotta weigh it up. I'm loving this tier 4 play, actually, from Fractional. I think that's really gonna make Ceph think, you know, what the fuck, because he's sort of made a unit composition designed specifically to counter infantry, mainly supported by Pumas. But you know, with the Calliope investment, and he's not only just now getting tank depot, but if he gets hit with a Panther or P4, it's gonna be tears.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of tears shed from Sif's vehicles when the Panther, which is queued up in Fractional's Tier 4 Panzer Command, is gonna roll over everything that Sifa has in the form of armor. He's got the one AT gun, that's gonna be saving grace, and the Vet2 rifles might get a long-range sticky in on it, but apart from that, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very, very tricky from Sif. I'm not sure, it's just been feeling like since the beginning and that early M8 loss for Sif, it's just been fighting a bit of an uphill battle.
Yeah, it does
oh
feel
god,
like
look
that.
at his mine!
Yeah, I saw that mine. I saw it coming and I thought, oh, that's a nicely placed mine.
That's
Very
gonna be
nice.
tasty. And it was quite tasty. Here comes the Panther now on the field. It's gonna start sniping rifle. Oh, another rifle. Oh, another rifle on the right hand side. Calliope opens up on the Nebel and the medic bunker hidden behind the train. MG gets taken out again. I think that was the recruit one as well. He gets a sticky on the Panther. It's gonna slow him down for a bit, but there are pioneers in Fractional's army composition. Wow, did that M8 just hit the mine?
It just hit a mine. It destroyed the engine on the Puma, destroyed the engine on the armored car, and wow, he's gonna live to kill the other Puma.
Oh, will he get
Hero
Vet2?
M8.
Vet2? No Vet2 for 2 Puma kills. That was surprising.
Or maybe the AT gun got one of them.
No, he's got 2 light vehicle kills. Here comes the Nebel, however. He's gonna put a stop into repairing that M8 if he gets a good
Surely
shot.
the M8's toast now.
Ah, Shrek misses. Go around the train. Vet2, there's Vet2 killing a grenadier, gets in Vet2. Oh, retreating over mine with his Vet2 rifles. He got an engine back. The M8 could flee now.
No, don't pick up the bar. Shoot the goddamn... He's actually had so much repairing now. He just needs to focus down the engineers.
Here comes the Panther. He's getting shot by the AT gun, but his M8 is now massively outgunned against the Panther, but he's trying to skirt away, and the Panther does not target the M8 either.
Well, this is what you call bringing a fucking bazooka to a knife fight.
Overkill. Oh, long range trick! Doesn't go off. The M8 is gonna be able to fight another day. Oh, Panther gets shot, bounces the AT gun shot, however. And here's the Sherman now. First Sherman out from Sif. It's gonna level the playing field a little bit, but with the Panther on the field and still alive and kicking, it's not gonna be able to go wherever it pleases.
Ooh, that was a painful
Wow.
rear armor shot.
So, a guesstimate, how many CPs do you think Fractional is floating right now?
Ooh, I will take a guess and say 7 3/4.
2 digits.
Wow.
10. He just popped 10 CPs.
Wow, you would have thought someone would just go Terror and go down the right hand side or something, or I don't know.
V1 or get KT instant unlock.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the Panther actually goes down to the Calliope. That was some lucky rockets. Seriously. That was the luckiest rockets I've ever seen.
Not see that coming. I mean, what the fuck? I thought that Panther was home dry easily.
Easy.
I mean, look at the scatter. All the rockets are all in that one little square, and then like 2 rockets just went boom, boom. Yeah, kill your Panther. Yeah.
Yep, and another one. Ah, that was immense. But we do have a doctrine choice from Fractional now. He went left-hand side, Terror KT instantly unlocked with, you know, still 1 CP remaining. And he goes for Inspired Assault on the right-hand side, unlocks that as well. But he's still 200 manpower away from the KT, but it's gonna be a nice, nice replacement for that KO Panther that he just suffered. Well, KT's gonna do its work against those Shermans.
You know, I wouldn't normally do this actually. Normally I'd go terroring for the KT exactly as he did if I was flooding that many CPs. But actually, on a map like this where you got so many munitions, I would probably go for the right-hand side of a blitz actually. Get manpower blitz, and then you can just spam the crap out of that for the rest of the game. You will never be short on units. Manpower blitz late game. If you know. It's a bit like armor. I mean, it's really underused ability, but it is incredibly potent. It's like OMCG, but you get to pick what comes out of it.
Yeah, it's way better than OMCG as you get to pick. You know, obviously the only the downside to it is that you gotta have to build your units, and you know that's fairly slow sometimes depending on what you
Build
decide
an
to
officer
build.
as your first unit. It's like, oh, I've got all this money. What do I get first? Get an officer.
Yeah, but you get choice with Manpower Blitz. That's the really good thing about Manpower
Yeah,
Blitz.
exactly. So, you know, with this kind of unit composition, you get Manpower Blitz and just build nothing but P4s.
Yeah, and then get some veterancy.
Yeah.
And you're laughing after a while. You know, P4s with proper veterancy and en masse against Shermans, no problem, especially if they're not outgunned.
Yeah, Vet 1 P4, and, you know, especially once you throw in Shreks and
Packs
packs
into the mix.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's.
Oh my god, did P4 just miss the M8? Wow, Vet 3 M8 now. He's gonna be able to skirt away again. He's got 11 kills and 2 Puma kills under his belt. That's a very respectable M8. It's like the savior of the American army in this battle from Seth. It's that M8.
Such a lucky M8. We've actually got a bit of an attempt to hold the line here. This with this 50 cal placement, 30 cal placement here in the middle.
30 cal, yeah.
It's gonna protect the AT gun. If the AT gun is kept nearby the whole time, it's gonna protect it from infantry rushes.
But Seth's 3 rifle build, and after losing engineers, a few of them, I think he's been forced to rebuild some of them as well, hasn't he?
Rifles, I don't know.
No,
if he's
engineers.
Oh, engineer. Oh, yeah. He's he lost both his original engineers.
Yeah,
he's
replaced
rebuilt
those.
those.
But he was just capping with his stolen MG.
Oh wow, this
Cali
Cali is gonna hurt. This is really gonna hurt.
I really like the use of the Calis from Seth. I think, you know, he's got the cooldown completed, but he doesn't fire at something if it's not like a super.
Oh wow, here
target.
comes the Vet 3 M8. Don't know what he's going after, but I like it.
Oh, might M8 mine the Neville? No?
He's got the munitions for it.
Ah, he's just gonna kill it outright. KT and P4 moving over slowly. The M8 is gonna skirt away after it takes way too long to recruit that Neville. Way too long. I'll take a look at the middle. If you look at the left-hand side, Tommy, Vet 2 riflemen and another rifleman squad trying to decap the 5 fuel, but after decrewing the MG, they're going to be forced to retreat due to a P4, which is now moving over to deal with this Vet 3 M8. He finally actually hits it for once, but oh, misses the second shot. This P4 is not having a fun time against the M8. What was happening on the left-hand side, Tommy?
On the left-hand side, it's pretty much just his KT sort of facing off versus a couple of Shermans and rifles here. But even the upgun Shermans can't penetrate the rear of the KT.
No! Hero M8 of the American Army goes down to the combination of the P4 and the pack, but instant retribution, killing the crew of the pack and actually decrewing the Neville as well. He paid with his life. It was kind of costly, I think, but he got the decrew, but the weapons are still recrewable. But at the same time, Seth has been able to push off his Wehrmacht opponent, now Fractional, completely off the field. He's going to be able to try and cap up some things, but the 10 fuel is protected by a forced retreat from Fractional even, buying him some more time to get on back to the field. He is triple capped now, however. He's down below 300 VPs, with Sefa just above 300 with 301.
Yeah, you know, this is where you really begin to feel the pinch when you go Terror, and this is the part where you begin to think, wow, this KT is actually really fucking me. Yeah, and, you know, again, it just makes me think, you know, something like Manpower Blitz would have just done him so much better, because he could have just spammed the crap out of, you know, he could have gotten, you know, 2 extra packs or something like that, and just, you know, had tanks and Shermans totally locked down. You know, he could have, you know, covered the whole fucking map in packs.
Yeah, and, pretty much.
Or P4s or whatever he wanted. And
yeah, probably,
I bet he's swimming in munitions as well.
Yeah, it's got 200 munitions with a 42 income, and it's been going steady for the entire game almost. We do have Firestorm on the right-hand side on that mortar that was set up behind one of the buildings. Here comes the Firestorm. We're going to instantly decrew that mortar. Easy peasy. The gun might actually also get destroyed and burn out. Not really taking any damage from the fire.
Counter battery here on the MG and the P4 there. Whoa, another huge decrew of the MG. And is that a Vet 3 rifle? Damn.
Yes, Vet 3 rifle is attempting to throw a sticky, but it actually ends up retreating before the animation finishes. We do have Vet 1 bars on the right hand side protecting that VP. The center one is reclaimed by Fractional, but he's still bleeding VP. It's down to 262. This looks like Seth is doing some form of miraculous comeback from looking very bad with 4 units against Fractionals. I think he was up to like 8+ units at that time when he only had 3 rifles and 1 sweeper NG, which is not even good in combat.
Yeah.
Slow and steady, slow and steady. It's, I'm not sure, vaguely similar to Symbiosis, a bit more passive US play, would you say? Or, you know, similarities?
Yeah, definitely. You know, he waited to attack. You know, it was pretty much just a harassment game with the early 3 rifles there, waiting for the M8. First M8 died, okay, get another one. You know, quick, just keep sending him in, you know, hopefully it pays off. It does pay off. And then, you know, he just builds up a sort of a combined arms army and you know, taking advantage of the mistakes made by Fractionalize, and it's pretty good. I think this Vet 3 rifle could actually kill some of these Gren squads on retreat here. Yeah, that Gren squad is going to be toast.
Oh, but he's pushing his own rifles, trying to run away. He's trying to run away from the pack at the same time. Wow, damage engine on the second shot.
It is quite low health. He's got engineers though, tailing them. I'm liking these double Sherman usage as well. Very, very nice to see. But where is that KT gone? There it is. It's actually going to be almost fully repaired. That's going to be a really scary sight. You know, the one thing you really hate to see as a US player is to spend loads trying to damage the KT down to sort of 30% health, only to have it come back 100%.
Yeah. The problem with the KT, you know, Fractional is he was soft pedaling it way back to his base. You could repair it, and he's also had a repair bunker up for quite some time. The medic bunker was bombarded to death by the Calliope. And, you know, without the Vet 3 M8 in Seth's army, the harassment has stopped a little bit, would you say? I think, you know,
yeah,
he's trying to keep it up, but he's not got that super quick unit to go in there and skirt around and be annoying and, you know, just pay attention to me, follow me around, all, you know, just run around in circles.
Yeah, he's using the Sherman basically like a big M8 right now, which is really how they should be used. Although with armor, you can afford to be a bit more aggressive, especially against Fair. You know, you can send those 2 Shermans in once they're fully health, and you know, send them in, kill a P4, Allied War Machine, get out of there with a free kill.
How close is he to unlocking a Pershing, for example?
He's actually got it. Well, he's got the CPs for it, and he's got the manpower for it. So we could be seeing. Oh, he's pop capped, but I really want to see Pershing versus KT.
Pop capped, yeah, of course. The right hand side is completely cut off from him with his read point taken.
If he just took that cutoff back, then he'd have the Pershing.
But he's fairly still. His army is fairly thin.
Sticky.
Oh, he smashes the guy that threw the sticky. Damage is pretty decent, however. A quarter, a fifth, a quarter of damage.
Yeah, it's the Vet 1 that takes, you know, the damage reduction. That was the one that helps. And look at Seth now. You can tell he's trying to get that Pershing. You can tell he's trying to just cap any old point just to try and get that pop cap.
You just need a little bit of pop more so I can put the Pershing on the field and combat these P4s. The KT is still gonna be a bit of trouble, but if he gets rid of the P4s, maybe Calliope's the pack, he could probably swarm the KT with the Pershing and 2 Shermans, I mean.
Especially once you throw an Allied War Machine, definitely.
Oh yeah, true that.
Yeah, once
he could sacrifice his first Pershing, easy. Just sacrifice it when he has no Vet.
Easily, and that's going to be a HVAP Pershing, of course, remember.
Yeah, so, upgun Shermans.
Oh, and he can even steal a pack if, you know, in the madness, he can steal a pack.
Yeah, MG is setting up, however, at another bunker created by Fractional. Back up with the KT rolling around. I guess there would be not much point in stealing that pack. It's just gonna get decrewed or destroyed.
Oh wow!
Wow, massive shot. Drops the bar. He's not picking it up before retreating though. Maybe he's saving it for Vet 3 rifle. Come on, triple bar Vet 3 rifle. Beastly.
Oh yeah, that would be sexy.
He's more conservative VPs at the moment than picking that up because the P4 and the KT. Now VP's almost capped. Come on, Seth, get that bar with the rifles before you leave. Here's a sticky on the KT. It's probably gonna be followed up by a retreat. He's playing a risky game with 2 rifles left in the Vet 3 squad. He needs that squad. It's very, very powerful. AT gun now moving up against the P4, and the Vet3s are just sitting there. Here comes the Pershing now. Crew repairs popped as well. He's moving in here, pack opening up on the Upgun Sherman. There's Shrekwens in the mix. The Vet3 rifles they're just refusing to retreat.
Wow, the Shermans are just going at it with the field repairs, ganking this KT. It just has so much health.
Yeah, the health is immense. Oh.
Snipers desperately trying to go to work on these Grens and on these Shreks up. But
Trying to get the pack away now. It's his, quite literally his biggest problem right now is that
oh wow,
pack.
there's a flanking P4. P4 went all the way around the back here.
Oh wow, gets the decap on the AT gun. That was why it was moving around. And his pack kills the gunner on one of the Shermans. He doesn't have more munitions for Allied War Machine or crew repairs, or what's going on?
Yeah, no more munitions.
No more munitions. That was an attempt on the KT.
The P4 bounces.
It was a very good attempt, however. Wow, Vet3 Calliope? God, that must be, you know, with the Panther kill. That's gonna be easy
Yeah,
Vet3
exactly.
right there.
It's a nice little XP boost. But wow, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, both sides kind of went in there, traded a lot of blows, and sort of neither side really came out with that many kills. But I think Allied War Machine would have been so much better than Field Repairs there, because he could have had a bunch of fresh tanks right now, ready to go straight back into it. Yeah, exactly. And Fractional wouldn't be able to keep up with that. He'd just be like, you know, I don't have the fucking units for this. Ain't nobody got time for this.
Wow, another repair bunker, and there's a third bunker built as well. He's got 50 munitions, so he could start upgrading as well. And V1 just
bunker
unlocked.
spam.
Yeah, he's really, really putting up a lot of bunkers now. 3 bunkers. There's 50 munitions, and it's gonna be another repair bunker from Fractional. So triple repair bunker is gonna keep this KT nice and healthy, which is gonna be a problem for Ceph, I think. I'm not sure what he's gonna be able to do about that. Double MGs on the left. Nest and stolen MG42, but he still gets the decap on his unvetted bars. Okay, 30 cals, they can't do anything. But, you know, stolen MG is pretty good.
Oh, Vet 2 Sniper is going to work. How close is he to Vet 3 with 18 kills? I don't know. He's been killing mainly Grenadiers, not many
Unvetted,
Volts in
however.
field, so...
They are unvetted, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe 25 kill plus or something is gonna hit Vet 3. Whoa! P4 scatter shot almost kills the sniper. It actually damages the sniper with the splash damage from the main gun from the P4. That was lucky. He could have just been popped in the face even when he was cloaked.
Yeah, that would have been unlucky.
Anything can happen. Wow, the KT is already fully repaired. Look at that Pio train. Crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking 3 repair bunkers. It's mad. Plus 2 extra Pioneers.
Yeah, 1 sweeper and a normal Pio as well. Here comes the Sherman now, coming in from the flank into the center. I'm not sure exactly where he's after. Oh, he's after hitting a mine and getting a damaged engine. Here comes Allied War Machine against the KT, and it's facing its rear to this Pershing and Upgun Sherman as well. But here comes...
Well, there's one free
wow.
tank.
That Sherman went down
free
quickly.
tank.
Whoa, Pack decrewed, Nebel destroyed, nice Calliope barrage, main gun destroyed on the Pershing, however. Gunner killed. Oh, there's the Allied War Machine, the second tank, and the third tank goes down as well. He gets the Pershing, and one of the Upgun Shermans back onto the field for free, or for 200 munitions, Allied War Machine. I'm not sure. He did destroy the Nebel with the Calliope barrage and decrewed the Pack and did, you know, some damage to the KT, but with triple repair bunker. Just
Whoa, check this out. We got Ceph building now a croc.
Croc? Why would he build a croc?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be honest here and come out and say
Pack?
I have no fucking idea why he is building a croc.
Against the Pack, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, he has a sniper for that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a bit stunned with the croc decision from Ceph. It is a bit weird. This P4 is trying to tangle with a Pershing. That's not gonna work, Mr. P4, especially not with AT gun support. Oh, hello, my god! Oh my holy crap!
I just
that
saw
Pio
bits
just
of
flew.
body just fucking going everywhere.
Jesus, my, wow. That was, I'm gonna give him a 10. That was the best flying Pio I've ever seen. pack gets destroyed by the Calliope barrage completely this time,
Just
finally.
sent this Pershing in, but I think it's because he knows he can afford to get another one back straight away. He has the manpower for it.
Ooh, and he's got a nice attempt on the KT now, before it gets repaired again.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow,
but the
that's
P4
very
kills
low
him.
health KT. Is this
AT gun?
Sherman going to finish it off?
A T-gun bounces on the frontal armor. Here comes the
Nope.
Sherman. Wow. Here comes the
That
Croc
did
in the
the
base
answer to that.
now.
Oh, wow.
Base harassing Croc. That's what he wanted it for. Pay attention to me. I'm crocking your base. But the AT gun gets decrewed before able to finish off the
But
KT.
look, here's the fresh Pershing. Here's the fresh Pershing. He's going to sneak around the back, kill the KT. There he is. He's taking the back way.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
Pershing
no.
can go instantly to Vet 3 if he takes out that KT.
But the Gren spot him decapping the VP is actually gonna stop there and stop them from decapping it. He is bleeding Fractional quite hard on VP's 125 right now. 2 whited, however. And the Panther is actually sent back to base just to deal with this annoying Croc. It's not really doing anything, but
It's not really doing anything, but it's
being
still
an
fucking
annoyance.
annoying.
It's very, very annoying. And it's Vet 1 already with 6 kills.
Wow, all these Repairmonger Pyros are just getting fucking obliterated by this Calliope now with 40 infantry kills, 2
Got the Pershing.
tanks.
Here comes the Pershing. If you look at the base and look at the KT action, here comes the Pershing. The P4 is moving over as well just to protect it, but it's not going to be enough. He gets the penetration. The first shot actually bounces on the KT. He's going to try to go around and get on the frontal, the back armor. The rear armor actually kills him. Instant Vet 2 Pershing. Beast. KT finally down. Good win for Seth there.
That is awesome. The Croc was finally called back though, recalled from the base after getting Vet 1. Decided that he had fulfilled his time there.
Enough
but
is enough.
This Pershing now, I don't know, he's a Vet 2 but quite low health versus a Panther with Vet 1.
V1? V1? Is it on Pershing?
Oh, it's in the middle, it's in the middle.
It's in the middle. Oh, everything retreats.
Oh no, it was on the Pershing! It was where the Pershing was.
Oh, there it is, at the KT carcass. I can
But
see.
the Pershing, it moved. It moved so far away, it didn't even scratch it.
Good attempt, and it did trick Seth a little bit. He retreated everything from the center except for 1 Sherman. So I guess it kind of worked. I don't know. Where's this Pershing going? He's going for another base harass?
Yes, he's taking the exit through the base. That well-known exit.
Interesting, I must say.
Oh wow, a Gren squad carrying a bar gets knocked out on retreat by the Vet 3 Cali. Wow, and now the Sniper's Vet 3 as well with 24 infantry kills. You were right with your guess at 25.
Yeah, 24, 25, somewhere around that. Because it's unvetted infantry. And Seth is just going for the tier 4. I guess he wants armor superiority, and as long as the tier 4 is up, his upgun Sherman's gonna have a bit of trouble, even with the KT that they're still Panthers, and still gonna be able to keep producing Panthers as well. The pack and the P4 moves over to stop the destruction of their HQ buildings. Pershing is trying to skirt away. Very slowly, however. He's getting caught on everything. Panther now, and P4 in hot pursuit of this Vet 2 KT killing Pershing.
Oh, wow,
Wow.
it's very low health. Surely the Panther's going to finish it off here.
Oh, he gets blocked by himself. The long range Shrek.
He's going to save him.
Oh my god, the Shrek actually hits, and I think the
No.
Oh, there it goes.
That was a shame.
There it goes.
Nice idea, but it was just too low health.
Yeah, and he wanted to save the veteran C on his Pershing instead of popping Allied War Machine, but I think,
Holy
you know,
shit, Cali just clearing MGs all game long.
it's clearing everything. It's killed a bloody Panther. It's killed everything. You
It's
know,
killed everything,
the
seriously.
Vet 3 M8 was fairly heroic. It was an awesome M8. But that Calliope killing Panther and so many AT gun and Nebel crews and bunkers and whatnot, that is really what has kept Seth in the game for this long.
Yeah, it's craziness. I just don't know if Fractional has any infantry left. I mean, he's pretty much just relying on tanks, and what remains of his very, very, by now, damaged infantry.
He's got 1 original Volk and 2 Grens. That's all he got as infantry. Another P4 now produced. So I guess it's gonna be armor against armor. Croc and Shermans against Panthers and P4s, and hopefully one player will win somehow with superior armor play. Who that is, however, I know
Fractional is the one who really needs to get out there and get the VPs. I think even though he might have the better army composition, I just don't think he's going to be able to dismantle Seth quick enough.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think even if he tank rushes him and he has tank superiority, he's just not going to be able to push Seth off fast enough. And he is triple capped down to 61 VPs, 58 already. Wow, that triple tick is really scary. It goes so quickly.
It does, yeah. I mean, and with that Vet 3 sniper as well, and Vet 3 rifles. Wow, Vet 3 sniper.
He's going for the squish. Run away, sniper.
Oh wow, he's actually in a bit of danger.
There's wire there.
Oh,
he
wow.
retreats. That was lucky.
guy.
Sticky on the P4 and Clive Barrage as well. Sticky nets him at damage engine. It's gonna be good and keep that P4 out of the battle for a little bit. Just to get this remaining 38 VPs to tick down. 2 VPs whited, however. Right hand side and the center got whited as well. Oh, AP rounds. That hurts.
The Volt that was capping the right hand side VP just got melted by this Croc.
Oh wow. I guess we were wrong about building the Croc. I guess it's.
I guess we were.
It's fulfilling its role of being very, very annoying.
Oh,
wow.
Here comes a fresh Pershing. Another Pershing.
What is this, the third Pershing?
I don't know, there's been a lot of Pershings.
Been a lot of Pershing, but they've been doing their job. You know, just killing the KT is a massive win. Oh, one Sherman goes down, however, to the pack, combined with Panther and P4s. And Seth is just
really
going for
wants
it.
to kill that Panther. And now with the pack decrued as well, he might be able to do it. He just needs to charge forward just a little bit more. Oh wow, these Vet 3 rifles are so damaged.
Here comes the Pershing. Oh, and
Wow,
it bounced
it just obliterated those Pioneers. Boom.
There it goes. Nice. And without the Panther, this Pershing, and especially without the pack, this Pershing is going to be able to clean up all these P4s. But here comes another P4 now. Vet 2 Pershing. There's a Shrek and a P4 flanking. There's an AT gun, however. Fractional needs to get rid of that AT gun very, very quickly. This is very problematic for Fractional now. He's down to 16, 15 VPs. And he's just, you know, being forced.
Oh, check out
wow.
that long-range Pershing shell.
Long-range Shrek shot might go in onto the Pershing frontal armor, and it misses. Nice glide barrage. Oh, no broken arrow.
Retreating to his own caliber.
Oh,
wow. And there's a Vet 3 Pershing. It's a Vet 3.
Because a squish on the Vet 3 snipers for retreat. Vet 3 Pershing against P4. Whoa, focus fires to the sniper actually does a lot of damage to him. Doesn't get the kill, however, and this Pershing might be in trouble if something else moves up, but there's nothing else from Fractional. He's literally lost everything. He's got a P4 and 2 units of Grenadiers back in his base. This Pershing is gonna easily be able to mop up this P4 now. It's just no match for a Pershing. Forced retreat to stop the repairing, and the cap of the VP down to 2 with only 1 in Seth's favor. Main gun destroyed, repair bunker Pios, but there is the game finally drained down to 0 VPs. That was very, very well played from Seth, I must say, and from Fractional as well.
That was one of the best games I've seen in quite a while.
That was immense, wow. The Calliope has 47 infantry kills and 2 tanks. One of the tanks might have been, you know, the pack gun getting permanently destroyed. But 47 infantry kills? Respect.
The number of lucky breaks from both sides was just crazy.
Yeah.
So many 5% units just getting away in the nick of time. The M8s, the KT, the fucking driving over mines and surviving. It's my god, it's madness. That was an awesome game. Thanks so much, Seth, for sending that in.
Oh yeah, that was props to you, Seth. That was very well played. That was extremely entertaining to watch, and I hope everybody at home is as happy as we are right now, because that was seriously awesome. And this game is actually gonna be posted just before. After Christmas, but before New Year's?
Before New Year's, yeah.
Just before New Year's, so...
you can watch it before you head out to your New Year's parties.
Yeah, on the weekend before New Year's there. So
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody! This is our New Year's present to everybody, all of our viewers. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and favorite our videos. It really helps. And just keep on watching, and we'll keep on supplying. Any closing thoughts or words, Tommy?
I don't think so. Hopefully my cold will go away
Yep. And we'll
to allow us to keep on casting.
keep it up until episode 50, where season 2 will end, and hopefully Company of Heroes 2 will take its place in season 3. So see you
Oh,
guys for
yeah.
that. There you guys.
See ya.